Welcome to the Arcade Show. Today we're going to take a look at the amazing Road Trip from Baytech. This is a self-merchandising game, redemption game, from Baytech Games, which is located in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And we're going to take a quick look at it, see how it works, see if it's rigged or not. And so let's get started. Road Trip is a skill prize merchandiser game that the player uses a handle, kind of like The Price is Right. They spin this wheel, and you have to stop on certain numbers. And there's 3 different prize levels. So if you get, 250, 475, and 550, those are corresponding with these different prizes. Obviously, the large prizes are expensive. The medium prizes are, in the middle, and the small prizes are usually cheap, or a couple bucks. Now this stuff is determined by the operator, so these numbers are actually interchangeable from machine to machine. So you'll see some machines that have 650, some that have 150. It depends on what the operator puts in as a prize, and how much the percentage is that they want to make off of the prize. Now when it comes to how it works, it's actually just the laws of probability. There's just so many hundreds and so many 150s on the wheel, and I think there's only 1 200. Now there may be different wheel sets with different stickers. I don't know. I don't have any. And then you'll see that there's 1 mystery miles, 2 mystery miles, I think 3. Yeah. So let's count from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 mystery miles, or 3 of them. I'm sorry, 3. And so what happens is when you push this up and down, you can spin this wheel, and basically there's no riggage involved, there's no motors. We'll show you that in the back. There's no brakes. It's just pure probability. There is some skill in how hard you push this, and you can get it to spin at a constant speed. So what you can do is you can pump this ever so slowly to get it to move to your starting position, and then you can hit it at if you can hit it at a constant pressure, it'll spin at the same rotation, and you might get the same result. There is a little bit of skill involved. So how it works is there's notches in the side of this wheel. You can see here they're all up and down the side. And I think there's one, there should be one that's longer than the others, maybe? Maybe not. Usually in a game like this, there's a homing notch, which will tell the computer where to start. I don't think I can find it though. Maybe not. It's got to be around here somewhere. Well, somewhere there's a notch that tells the computer when to start counting, and all it's doing is behind this arrow right here, there is an electrical beam of light, an infrared light we call an opto. And basically what's happening is it's letting light through and not letting light through, and it counts. So it's on, off, on, off, on, off. And once it starts from homing position, it can count and know exactly where on the wheel it is. That's why sometimes it gets near the edge like this, and it's a little bit low, because it'll bounce up a little bit and roll back. It's actually giving you 35 because it's actually counted one more. Sometimes you'll see that and you think it ripped you off, and no, it's just physics. So, so what we do is we're going to take a look inside and see how this mechanical arm functions. We're going to see the engaging coil and teeth, and just to show you that there is no motor, there's no any kind of riggage going on. It's just a matter of probability and what the operator has set for like how difficult it is. How high we set these numbers is how difficult it gets. Obviously we don't want it too difficult where no one wins, and we don't want people winning Xboxes every day. So it's just a matter of getting the fine-tuning right so the right amount of people win. As you can see, Here's your handle assembly, and when you pull it up and down, it's going to move an arm bar right there, which we'll show you in the back of the game. What that arm bar does is go all the way up and engage a coil assembly, which will catch some teeth in the wheel and spin it. Right now the game's not engaged, so you cannot spin the wheel. Okay, you can see where the arm pushes down right here. When you push the arm down, there's the arm in the up position. You push the arm down, it pushes up on this. You can see, if you can see this, it goes all the way up the side, up inside there. It moves this assembly around with a wire hanging on it. And if you can see, I'll get a better camera view. You see that in the wheel there's some teeth. You can see when I spin it, you can see the teeth right there. And what this does is on the end of that assembly right there. That music road trip. On the end of that assembly right there, there is a like a pin on a coil that engages. You can't really make it out right here. So when the game is in play, it'll engage that coil, which will catch those teeth and actually spin the wheel. Other than that, there's no motor. There's no braking assembly. There's nothing to you know, for the computer to stop this wheel. It's just game on or game off. So when you start the game, it'll click that coil in, and you'll be able to move. You'll be able to move the wheel. I'll see if I can do that from here. I don't know. Hold on one second. I'm gonna see if I can engage the game and not move the phone too much. You see that? Now that the coil's engaged, this is actually catching on the wheel. Right up there. It's now caught on the wheel and it's catching those teeth. You can kind of move it slowly. So what it wants to do is spin the wheel. So you spin the wheel. It sees that the wheel's spinning, disengages the coil, waits for the wheel to stop. And you got engage the pin, you can move the wheel. As soon as you start spinning the wheel fast, that coil will disengage. Watch it. One. See, there it goes. It's disengaged. You'll stop hearing the noise. You've got 25 miles. And now it engages again. That's it. Yeah, it's fast. 50 miles. Right on. Sorry, dude. Not even close. Not even. We're going to play a quick game just to show you some of the tricks. Shouldn't use your finger to do this either. And what you see, it's going to ask you to do your first spin. You get 3 tries, and total miles gets you to your first level, not to 500. So what you can do is you can pump this thing ever so slowly like this. And it's not going to count it as a wheel spin until it spins fast enough. So what you can do is you can position this to where you want to start. So we really want 200. So we're going to get it on 200, about right there. And then we're going to push down at a constant speed. That was a good spin. See if I can get it back to 200. No, I got mystery miles, which ain't so bad. Mystery miles will give you a number between 1 and 300. It's a random number generated by the computer. So we got 140, not the greatest. So we really see how far off we were from 200, so we're a little shy. So we want to go a little harder. See if I can hit it. No. 75 miles. That's not good. So we need 250 to get up there. Let's see. So that must have went too far that time. Let's try a little slower. Just to get it to spin enough to count. 75 miles. Not bad. We got to our first level, which means we won a small prize. Now it's going to give you the option to keep going to larger prizes and forfeit your small prize, or just take the small prize. We're going to forfeit the small prize and keep going. So now we're on level 2 and we're going for the level 2 prize, and what we need to do is get 475 bucks. So we're going to notch it around 200 and then go. We really want a constant speed. Oh, almost. See, I was close there. I got 150 though.
You've got 150 miles.
So just a little bit lighter.
Make your second spin.
So maybe we'll try it at 150 and see if it goes back to 200. Let's try that again. That was a little hard. Oh no. Well, mystery miles ain't so bad. See, we could get a number between 1 and 300. Not very good. We need 475. So the highest number on the wheel is 200. We'd have to get a mystery miles with like 300 to even get there. So we'll leave it on mystery miles. Let's see if we can get it to go. Oh, the mystery miles are way easier to hit because there's 3 of them on a wheel.
Your game is over. Next time,
we're 50 short. So there's a quick look at the Road Trip Redemption merchandise game from Baytech. Thanks for watching.